what's up, D-Russ?
What's up?
Tell them where you're from, who you are.
I'm from Oregon. I'm Dave. I lived in the Virgin Islands. That's where I met Charles and Joe. Joe and Charles just worked them at Old Stone Farmhouse. Been cooking for about 9 years now, and love these guys. So that's why I'm here.
We love you too. All right, chef. All right, this is Joe Pittman. He's the executive chef here at Mereday's. You want to tell them about yourself, chef, and where you're from, and who you are, and what's going on?
I'm Joe Pittman. I'm from Mobile, Alabama. I'm executive chef here at Mereday's Fine Dining. Met Charles many years ago as a bartender in Mobile. And
imagine that.
Been on the ride ever since. Yeah, it's been fun. We have a blast here. Getting ready for service tonight. Getting ready to kill it. So.
Tell me about some of the places that you worked before. We worked together at Old Stone Farmhouse from the time he was an apprentice, and then he's worked at some really good restaurants, since then, all the way up until now. So.
Yeah, I worked with Charles at the Old Stone Farmhouse with Dave. That's where we first met. I worked with Richard Blaze in Birmingham, Alabama at Flip Burger Boutique, and also worked at Satterfield's Fine Dining at Cahaba Heights in Mountain Brook, Alabama, and also in Birmingham. So it's been nice to kind of fuse all those experiences together and kind of bring them here to this restaurant.
Maybe tell everybody a little bit about what you do here and what your responsibilities here at the restaurant.
Man.
Only a couple things.
Yeah. No, I mean just daily operations. Mise en place. Getting the menus together. We change our menus just about every day, so just constantly brainstorming with chef and some of the other chefs, just trying to come up with new fresh ideas and to keep everybody, some of the customers we have here 4 or 5 times a week, so we like to keep it fresh for them when they come in. They see something new and different on the menu, and so yeah, it's an experience. It's definitely busy days. So.
All right, chef. All right, so I'll explain quickly to you how the kitchen works and the way that it's set up. We work in a traditional style, like in a European format kitchen. The stations are broken into 4 areas. The fish station, which is where Chelsea is.
How are you?
All right, everybody, this is Chelsea Phillips. She's a stage with us, and she's from South Africa. You want to tell us a little bit about yourself, Chelsea, and background, and why you're here, and anything?
Well, I came to America almost a year ago. I met Chef Charles at South Seas Island Resorts. He was my executive chef, and then when I left there, he gave me the opportunity. He applied for a visa for me and let me come stage here for a bit. Yeah, and it's very exciting.
So tell us about where you're from in South Africa.
Oh, I'm from Durban in South Africa. It's on the east coast. It's very much it has an Indian culture, very big Indian population. So most of our food is influenced by the Indian culture. So we have a lot of curries. Favorite thing is bunny chow. It's really awesome. I was actually going to make some today, but
I was kind of excited to have that today. So here into this area is called the Garmager Station, and then we'll come all the way around the corner. And this is going to be Kim.
Hi.
Kim is our pastry chef.
I'm from Naples, Florida. I've lived here most of my life, and I got into pastry and cooking because of my grandmother. So it's been a passion and a love for most of my life.
Kim has just an exceptionally natural gift to make things that just taste really good. So she's self-taught, and she also has a really successful cake business where she makes these, beautiful designer cakes with everything from wedding cakes to
birthday cakes, anything.
Yeah,
anything you want. Wedding favors.
iPhone cakes and she does all kind of cool stuff with sweet stuff. So exceptional. And then tell us about what you do here. Tell us about your pastry program a little bit.
What I do here is I basically just design the plates to be kind of components of what you like and what we want to sell for your brand, as well as something that people can take away from here with my name on it as well. So if you normally get about 3 desserts on a plate, there's a lot of different flavor profiles going on. We try to stick to those 5 core things: texture, flavors, something hot, something cold, things like that. Sorry, I'm nervous.
Absolutely, yeah, no. And then most importantly, of course, she also bakes all the bread every day. I mean,
right.
one of the key areas here at the restaurant is that we make everything from scratch. I mean, there's nothing here that we buy in. So I mean, that's one of the key parts of Kim's program every day. Is she comes in the morning and she starts and bakes the bread and then starts baking, desserts and goes from there. And that's about it. We'll come around and make the loop. Prep area here. Walk-in refrigerator and so forth and so on. All right. Here we go. Rob Hunter.
Hi, how are you?
Rob is our service captain, and he's also the director of our wine program here. Rob, break it down for us. Tell us who you are, what you do, where you're from.
What do I do? I get paid to drink wine for a living. I help conduct service throughout every dinner service. Where am I from? Everywhere, mostly Cincinnati, but I've spent time in Chicago, Long Island, here, Boston, Cape Cod, and I love doing what I do. It's just kind of a great thing. It's never the same show twice. Like tonight, we had a party of 35 people while we'll be doing 20 more guests in the front of the restaurant, and we're just here to make sure they all have a great time. That's what I do.
And that's awesome. See if anybody's... Come on out here, Madison. Let's hi. Let's get out here in the light so everyone can see Madison. Madison's our resident model slash server. He's tell him about yourself and who you are and what you do.
Well, I came here to learn more about fine dining and good quality food, and that's exactly what I've gotten. So it's been a great journey along the way. Chef Mereday has taught me very much about good quality food and how delivering fresh produce to your guests and making sure that consistency is there every day. We've been very successful. So we look forward to the years ahead. And
you're also a CrossFit guy, right?
Yeah, I do a little CrossFit. It's kind of a new, pandemic or something, if you will. It's just a nice way to get everyone in the community to exercise and stay fit and eat healthy. So that plays a nice role too, being here, and staying active and just being part of the community. I'm born and raised here in Florida, Southwest Florida, so I try not to take it for granted and plan on staying around. So
beautiful. This is Bobby. Bobby, come on. This is my main man, Bobby, right here. Bobby, tell me about yourself. Tell me who you are and where you're from.
Well, I was born in Colombia. I live in New York all my life, and I've been in the business all my life. And I'm happy to be here working with Chef because it's very good.
Well, how about that? Right. Short and sweet, huh?
That's it.
We love it. All right. All right, we'll go outside here and meet some of the rest of the crew. Oh, here's trouble right here. This is trouble. All right. Brandon.
Hey, how are you?
Brandon is definitely one of our most experienced and most veteran servers. I mean, by far, like one of the best, on our team. So, tell him about yourself.
Clean? Yeah. Clean self? Married, no kids, lived down here 12 years. I enjoy working for this family a lot.
Oh man, he's the best. I think that the customers love him. Great sense of humor. I mean, he just keeps it light, keeps it fresh for everybody. How do you end up pulling that off every day? What do you think?
Good reggae song in my head. Yeah. Just kind of go with it over 3-4 hours.
All right, well that's awesome. All right, this is Ian. Ian is actually one of the newer members of the family here. He's been a back waiter, bar back, bartender. So tell him about yourself. Who are you? Where are you from?
My name's Ian. I'm born and raised here in Naples. I'm 23. Basically work wherever Chef needs me. That's about it. I used to work at a hotel,
Ian likes to keep it simple.
Yeah.
So, and that's great. And here, I mean, this is a great opportunity for you to see a little bit of the restaurant. We have outdoor dining here, which is probably one of the highlights of the restaurant. One of the people's, favorite aspects of dining here. It's beautiful waterfront here on the marina. You can see it's just a great scenery. It feels nice. I mean, it's a really nice setting to be in and to dine here. So this actually is one of the main reasons that I wanted to open this restaurant in the beginning, just because of this beautiful setting. I mean, it feels great, and when you're in here every day, it's just it makes you feel good about spending your whole day here every day. So Michelle is brand new, and she's been here only about maybe a week or two.
This will be the 8th day.
8 days, and well, tell us about yourself. Where are you from?
I moved down here from New York about 3 years ago. I've been working in the restaurant business for about 7 years now. Wouldn't do anything else.
Wow, that says a lot right there. What's your experience been like here so far?
It's been a lot different from any other restaurant I've ever worked at. The quality that they put out, the way they treat their employees, it's refreshing.
Come on, I mean,
seriously
I'll
though.
give you a couple bucks for that.
Seriously though, like I've worked for a lot of different people and I really enjoy working here.
Well, thank you. That makes us feel really good. Yeah. All right, this is Michael. Michael's our bartender. Tell us about yourself there, Michael. Tell us what's going on.
Just a little bit about myself. I guess I'm originally from Massachusetts. I've been down here in the hospitality industry for, I guess 20 years here in Naples. Came aboard Chef Mereday's restaurant back in January. Did a lot of research ahead of time before I accepted this position. I knew about the chef well in advance. Very excited about coming aboard. He shows the passion for the food that he puts out on every plate.
One of the things I like about the bar, particularly when Michael's back here, we try, keeps it very clean, it's very meticulous. We obviously we feature top shelf spirits and wine, but you want to just elaborate on that some?
Sure. We just obviously just obtained our liquor license beginning of this year. So we had some interesting challenges in the very beginning. We brought in some high-end spirits, some very unique bourbons as well. We have an extensive wine list here at Chef Mereday's, which you really don't see a lot of the wines throughout some of the industry here in Naples. He finds a lot of small boutique wines, which enhances the food that he also shows throughout the restaurant. We brought in a lot of single malt scotches as well. We have a very extensive cocktail list and martini list as well. So, it's all about fresh ingredients. It's portrayed through the kitchen and it's brought out to the bar as well. So,
well, how about that? Thank you. All right. This is Chef January Neutral. January is responsible for all the purchasing for all of our restaurants and among other things, and particularly, she's very involved with service and here at Mereday's on a daily basis. January, tell us a little bit about yourself, where you're from. Give us a whole rundown about Jan.
I'm from Ohio. I've lived here for about 9 years. I have a history of purchasing and inventory management. Been out of culinary school for about 3 years now. And I've been working with Chef for about 1.5 years.
And it's been delightful.
I'm
just giving Jan a hard time. It's always so much fun to work with Jan every day. Extremely passionate about food and about what she does and the ingredients that we buy. She's really key, just involved in the entire organization. I would say definitely one of the key players in the whole grand scheme of things. All right, this is Emily. Emily is our hostess, and she controls the door and the telephone. And tell us about yourself there, Emily.
I've been here since October. I'm a high school student still, so this is my second job. It's a lot of fun. I love it.
Tell us about what you do. I mean,
I control all the open table, all the reservations, all the gift cards, anything you want. Birthday, I make sure you got that.
So she runs the open table system. Also, we provide room service here for the hotel. So whenever the guest calls,
they call, I take your order and then I bring it up to your room. So, yeah.
How about that? And I mean, she's awesome. She's been here, like I said, I guess what, 6-8 months now?
Yeah.
And it's been really well. I think she's gonna have a great future ahead of her. So happy to have her. All right, and I don't think there's anyone else that wants to participate. Everyone else wants to kind of be shy and hide a little bit. But we'll catch them when we're in the mix here tonight.